So today we're going to be making deer bacon. I've got the smoker rolling behind me. This is what it looks like, and we'll talk a little bit about how you can use it, what it's good for, and kind of just the basics of how you make it. It's really simple. So got a little bit of a project going here. We're going to be smoking some deer bacon, which is just salt cured deer belly. I've got some wood chips or pellets, and they're going to be going into this cold smoke tube. I've had this for like 4 years. This thing's awesome. Basically, you just put pellets in it, and then as long as you can get it to light. Do you mind, Milo? Okay, Milo. Oh my God! Look at them fly. Yeah, so you just get a fire going, put this in here, get it to light, and then it's going to cold smoke these pieces of deer bacon. So there's a lot of different ways that you can smoke stuff. This is going to be a cold smoke. Basically, I just want that deer bacon that's already cured to kind of get some smoky flavor on it. I don't want to over smoke it, because if I over smoke it, that'll just overpower anything I use it in. And essentially, like, I'm not going to eat it like a strip of bacon. I'll cook it, render the fat off of it, chop it up, and then put it in something. So it'd be really good in beans. It'd be really good in soup. There's a bunch of different applications for it, but instead of throwing away all that meat or just grinding it, it's something you can do with that extra meat that will add a lot of flavor to a number of dishes. This is the cut of the deer that comes from the belly. If you can see, it's got a lot of fat on it, which normally most people cut away all this fat. But if you leave a small amount on there and you render it in the cooking, it can actually add a lot of richness and flavor to whatever you are cooking. You could also cut off the extra fat. You can use that in baking. After it's been rendered down, you can use it for candle making. There's a bunch of different uses for deer fat, so don't just chuck it. At the very least, if you're gonna chuck it, feed it to the birds or something. So I've had this particular cold smoke setup for about 4 years. I've used it to cold smoke salmon. I've used it to cold smoke various deer things. Used it to cold smoke beaver, like you name it. I've kind of used it for everything. So the nice thing about these kind of smokers though is because all of the heat is in that little kettle grill, I don't really have to worry about watching it too closely. I'm not actually cooking any of the meat. We're just getting smoke flavor on it. And you can build one of these for super cheap. You can build it out of scrap wood. Just make sure you're not using it with pressure treated wood. Use raw wood, so pine, whatever, oak, doesn't matter. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get that bacon out of the smoker now. It's been about 2 hours, I'd say. Should be perfectly fine. Hopefully you all found this useful, and let me know what recipes that you guys are using it in.
Hi, girls.
Hope you can let me know.